Aloha, welcome back to the channel. My name is Anna and this is your go-to place for bite-sized hacks of psychology and relationships. And today's video is all about the psychology of relationships. More specifically, it's about tips of how to get a girl to fall in love with you. Now, obviously, do not go using these tips and manipulating every lady that you come across, but use these with a pinch of salt to really help ramp up that loving emotion. And it makes sense. Why go to a guy for tips of how to love a woman when you can just go straight to the source and be like, hey, how do I love women? What do I need to do? How do I make them fall in love with me? Well, this is your video and this is the girl for you. So don't move an inch and get ready. Respect her love language. Now, first of all, you need to find out how she wants to be loved in order to love her. You need to find out how she loves people and how she wants to be loved, and it just makes the whole falling in love game so much easier. Now, we do recommend The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. It's a great read and the link is in the description bar below. And as soon as you know what love language she has, it could be quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts, you can actually start to let her feel loved and act like you do love her, so that the transition of just falling into love is just boom, so smooth and easy. Listen to her with intention. Did you know that one of the biggest complaints that a woman has about her partner is that they do not listen to her when they talk? So you need to make it your passion to listen to her. You have to stand there and say, I get it. I'm so interested. Tell me more. Make her feel like you do care. And I have to stress this. Actually do care what she says. Remember things that she talks about and then bring them up at a later date. This will wow the pants off her and she will think, oh, he's a great listener. I have to love him. Spend time with each other's VIPs. If you want a girl to see you as long-term commitment material, then show her that you want to invest into the VIPs of both of your lives. Take her out to meet your friends and family and really put that effort in to really get them to know her and make an amazing impression. And then do the same for her VIPs. Arrange to see her friends and family and then show off to them how amazing she is. Number 4. Think ahead when you plan. A girl is much more likely to fall in love when she sees that you are able to love her, cherish, you're able to keep your words, and you are able to make a long-term commitment plan easy. So plan ahead for the dates. Make sure you aren't late to pick her up or to go to a location and you have thought out everything. We once went on a mini vacay to a coastal area in the UK and it was lovely. I really enjoyed it. But the guy hadn't really thought about the location of the apartment to where we were mostly going on our holiday break, where we were hanging out for the weekend. So every day it turned into a long drive there and back to the apartment block, which was a complete pain. But showing a girl that you are able to proficiently plan lets her know that she really can trust you. In number 5, regular romance. Just because you bought her flowers on the first date, Darren, we've been together for 7 months and you don't do anything romantic. Look, I get it. You bagged her, but you want to keep that passion, keep that romance alive. You need to have her regularly in the upkeep of romance. Depending on her love language, of course. You can give her surprises such as a handwritten note. You can wash her car, buy her flowers, fold the laundry. Obviously, if you don't know what the love language is, scroll back to the start of the video. Drop off the other potential dates. So talking to that girl that is overly flirty, you need to delete her. Delete your dating apps from your phone. Yes, even if you don't use them anymore. Let that lady in question feel like you are giving all of your all to her. And then she can let down her hair and feel comfortable with you and then naturally fall in love with you. Understand her. Getting to know who she is for her. Not just her love language, her personality type, her fears, how she responds to new situations. You need to make it your mission to sink in fully to know who she is. Because when a woman feels understood by her partner, she can just let herself fall in love. If you end up suggesting plans to go to, say, a brewery museum when you know she hates beers, it shows you don't really understand her. It doesn't mean that you should just live for her and her interests. It means that you need to recognize if she will like something. And a great way to show that you understand her is to say, I know you're not comfortable with big groups of people, and I know that you hate meeting new people, but tonight, this is a big work event for me. It's so important, and I would love for you to actually continue to come along with me. However, at the first sign, we'll do a deal. If you want to go home, we will go as long as I have introduced myself to everyone first. Be willing to grow. Us ladies are nurturing creatures. We treat everything like sunflowers. We will give you the sun, the soil, the water, the care. We want to uplift you and let you grow into little petals. We want to make you grow into a better person. So accept her will to do this. Obviously, don't let her control you and change you, but accept that she can see that side of you that you know is something that you have to actually develop and grow with. Romance is not dead. I mentioned it briefly, but it has a whole tip because it's so important. Maintaining a kind, humble attitude shows you respect her. Open the door for her, offer to buy the dinner every now and then, and also let her do those things back to you as well. Give your full support. Us humans, we're amazing, but we all have ups and downs and external stresses that come into our lives that we could not have planned for. And a woman will easily leave you if she feels that you don't actually have her back. But learning how to support her in her time of need is a huge factor of falling in love. Ask her, how can you help? Instead of just switching off and staying silent in moments of stress, be there. Sometimes you can't always help people as she could be dealing with something that you cannot offer any advice for. But just by showing up and offering support, even if it's just to hug her and listen to her rant on about the same issue continuously, that's enough for her to feel understood and soothed. Let the chase begin. Women love the chase. From a psychological perspective, that is what a woman wants to do. A woman wants to continue wanting something. This is why girls seem bored when the honeymoon phase just drastically ends in the relationship. And if you do want to know more about how to start that chase and why it really does work, check out our chase videos. We have plenty on the channel. Remember to take time out of the relationship for you and to pull away momentarily. And that keeps the passion burning and makes her think, I do love him, I want him back. Have many meaningful conversations. You would be surprised, how many of my girlfriends tell me that they just don't connect with their partner on an emotional level, and they are willing to break up with them because they feel unheard and unseen. A woman wants to be able to talk as well as being listened to, and if you just let her talk without adding your own side of the conversation in, she's gonna feel pretty invisible. Women love self-growth. Their whole life is dedicated to growing themselves and growing other people. Hence why you find more self-help authors being female than male. And because of this strive to grow, women are more likely to change their opinions and to understand other people's perspectives. So don't feel afraid to question her beliefs. You can give your opposing side of an argument or a conversation. Women naturally yearn for this because they are willing to change their thought process. Make her laugh. This had to make it on the list. Humor is a sign of high intelligence, which women are very, very attracted to. And if a woman knows that she can always have a great, amazing time when she is dating you, she is more likely to want to invest in you for the long haul. Value her interests. If a woman knows that you support her hobbies and her interests, she is more likely to fall for you and really reach amazing levels of love. There's nothing worse than dating someone who takes the Michael out of your interests. If she is able to open up to you and to share her interests, she is more likely to actually think, this guy or this lady, I have to be with him for the rest of my life. So now it is your mission to follow the tips in these videos to make her already feel loved so that she can make that easy transition into actually falling in love with you. And there we go, we've reached the end of the video. If you want to binge some more, click right here. Or if you want to get your name up on our super fan board, then all you have to do is be a member of our Joyanima monthly membership. Details will be down below. Like and subscribe. See you soon.